Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 22 of my Arsenal Football Manager 2016 Let's Play. And today is the time for the yearly youth intake. I have been pretty expectant of our youth intake with signing Riccardo Pacini, at the start of the season. And I've also mentioned about Arsene Wenger as a director of football. I really think we could get through a high-quality player. Look, 2020 judgment. You can't get better than that. So we're going to have to see, who he's going to pick up for us. So apparently he's excited by Cameron Smith, whom he feels has the potential to be one of the most gifted players to come through the ranks, or the youth ranks at Arsenal in recent years. So that does give us some hope. So we'll check out the team right now. And there you see that lad, Cameron Smith, left winger, so probably a good player, a good position as well to get a quality player in, hopefully a winger. Usually a winger or a striker to be, absolute world class if they do have really high potential is what you're looking for, and the rest don't seem that good. So hopefully Cameron Smith will be alright, seems to have good potential. He's only 15 as well. Sometimes, there's other 16-year-olds, so young as possible, I'll take that. So Cameron Smith, he's got a bit of hair on him, I don't mind that though, and he looks to be pretty decent for 15 years old. Doesn't turn 16 for a while now, a few more months, but still looks really good. Determination is 20. That's an excellent, a very important attribute to have. I always like to look for high determination, and 20 out of 20 can't get much better than that. So look at his key attributes. He's got preferred moves. Well, he's got one, knocks ball past opponent. For a guy that will probably be a quicker winger, that's what you want to look for. That's an important preferred move. Well, not important, it will help. It will assist his game. So, as I said, he is quick and he will develop in those attributes, pace and acceleration. 14 and 15 respectively already. So those should improve. And also his stamina and natural fitness is pretty alright for now, and something that can improve also. And then on his mentals, like I already mentioned, determination very high. Also some other notable attributes that will develop as he gets older. He's only 15, so very, very young. Teamwork 11, work rate 10, even vision 9, that can improve. Off the ball is 8, decisions 11, and flair 12. Composed as well with 10. Those are going to grow over time. And then on his technicals, crossing, dribbling, first touch, and technique, and even passing at 9. That's an attribute you can really improve a lot. Those are the standouts. So he's got all the right attributes in the right areas for a winger, really. Really, really balanced. And then with the 20 determination, and his preferred foot is left. I just want to see his weak foot rating. Okay, it's reasonable. So you've got to think about that if you play with inside forwards coming in on his right. So we'll have to see. Well, most definitely we're going to sign him up. And also, you do know on this skin for the regions, it does cut a bit of their hair off at the top, but you can see on the small picture there, so I don't always have to go into attributes. You can see, his full hair if you're someone who really cares about that so much. But I'm also care about the player's ability. So we're going to approach to sign him most definitely. As simple as that. Youngster, a youth contract, suggest terms, and I'm pretty happy. He's okay. He's an okay player to get through. Sure, it could have been better, like higher attributes, but he seems to have good potential. As you can see, the maximum potential of 4.5 stars. That's the maximum potential with the black stars. As you can see, for those of you that don't know, the gold stars is the minimum potential. But yes, I'm pretty happy. It could have been worse, but it definitely... I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy, but it's only one good player. That's the thing with high potential. The rest... this guy actually has the shirt. This is from the old face pack for the region I used, and it still comes across like maybe 1 or 2 players every youth intake. You might get it like that. It just it hasn't removed properly, even though I deleted the files for it. But anyway, even this guy, he's got good passing, but physically poor. So even that potential is not good enough for my liking, and might have a problem with injuries. We'll check out the other guy with maybe decent potential. It's a goalkeeper, Ketchel. He doesn't really... He's got a lot of lower attributes there as well, and pretty weak physically. But potential probably won't be there, especially as we signed a young goalkeeper anyway. You go to under 21s. We'll go back to that. Dragosky. So we don't really need a goalkeeper. Dragosky got that high potential, maximum potential, 5 stars. So yeah, he's coming along nicely. He's out on loan right now as well, getting first team appearances. So I think he's going to be the goalkeeper for the future for us. So we'll just leave it with Cameron Smith pretty much. The rest, yeah, we definitely won't make offers for. To me, they have to have that high potential. And yeah, if they don't, they won't be signed up. Even if they've got potential just be a good player, I just don't think it'd be worth it, especially with this kind of series. You don't really know how many seasons I'll do. In the style I'm doing them now, though, maybe I can progress through seasons a bit more. Aaron Ramsey been very impressive. I guess I'll go through recent results as well. You know, we're killing it in the league. We're just continuing that. After the PSG result in the previous episode, we went on to smash Leicester 5-1. Amazing performance. Olivier Giroud scoring twice, Gabbiadini picking up a goal along with Santi Cazorla, had a great game. He's been a bit in and out this season, Cazorla. So he's maybe, hopefully finding his feet now. He's actually done pretty well in the league. And I mentioned already, he's not really played consistently because of injuries. But hopefully he's finding his feet now. And then we went on to beat Stoke. You know, away from home against Stoke, always tricky. Giroud smashing in goals again. He picked up a brace. 2 games in a row. That is pretty good. He's back to his form now. Sanchez scoring. But yeah, with Giroud, I knew that was always going to happen, but he's finding his feet again. Exactly. He went through about a month or so without scoring a goal, but then, yeah, he's back on his old form earlier in the season, scoring 4 goals in 2 games, as you would come to expect. So, to have in this episode, we got the youth intake, and we got a pretty decent lad through. Like, he's got potential to be a Premier League player without a doubt. I would like to think anyway, with his potential, but then his attributes look really well-rounded, the attributes you need. Sometimes your players with regions, you can get a region that's a decent current ability, good potential as well, but some attributes are poor that you'll need to be a bit better. But, yeah, we got a game against Manchester United, even though we pretty much are going to win the league. I'm going to show this. And the next episode, I might hit you up with a double... I'm not sure what we call it. Yeah, double game in an episode. Double games. 2 games in an episode. And I'll do PSG and Liverpool. Because Liverpool, yeah, that's an important game for them. So it'll be good to hold them off. So we've got important games coming. This is the time I love doing episodes in a series, especially in the Premier League with a top 4 team, because all these important games come around, Champions League, and always, for whatever reason, there's big league games, because obviously, maybe if the league was a bit closer as well, it would be huge, but we've got Man United, Liverpool, even Tottenham had a decent season, and Chelsea. So, yeah, there's big teams, so I want to, round off the season with playing, against these big teams. It will make it good. So, if you liked Cameron Smith, drop a like on the video if you think he can be a good player, or just I want to see your thoughts on him. I want to see your thoughts. Do you think he can be good enough? I definitely think he can. Got all the attributes in the right areas, along with determination, high as it can be. So he's driven in pursuit of his goals as well. So I reckon he has that motivation. So I'm excited about him, most definitely. Now, lads, it's time for the next game against Manchester United. They are third, even though they probably don't stand a chance of winning the title. Everton is doing really, really well, but either way, this is always a big game. When it's just like Arsenal v Man United, I always want to get the victory. If I lose, I know I'm still most likely going to win the title, unless we lose every single game from here. But I still want to win it, you know what I mean? Theo Walcott coming back from his injury now. He was getting a few games under his belt in the under-21s. Basically, for match fitness, got that now. Superb morale, might come off the bench with some pace. But this is our team. We don't really have any injury problems. I was going to have Welbeck on the bench, but I put Walcott there instead. I think Welbeck against his old side may not make an impact, I feel. But you can see how our squad looks now when we have no injuries at all, and it looks really strong. I'm pretty happy with the starting 11. Even Santi Cazorla has come in ahead of Ozil. He's got that superb morale and pretty good recent form, one of the best in the team. Giroud, hopefully he'll come up with a goal as well. Koscielny been so good at centre-back, been a really consistent defender for us this season. So good. But we'll submit the team now. And yeah, hopefully we can pick up the 3 points. And this is where I want to showcase. I want to get the victory. I want to show like how dominant we've been this season. We should beat Manchester United at home to show we are the real title winners this season. And they got Valencia, Young out wide. It's not that dominant. And even Rooney, obviously, yeah, Rooney's a great striker. Well, it will be nice to see how it's affected in real life. Obviously, Rooney hasn't had the best of seasons, and he hasn't had his highest goal-scoring season in this save anyway, so maybe that's reflected a little bit. And centre mid, Schneiderlin and Herrera, that's not too bad, but I don't think it's world-class. And Daley Blind playing at centre-back, and even Phil Jones, they're both not the best in the air. Phil Jones, 185 centimetres, but jumping reach is only 12. And then you've got Daley Blind, what's his jumping reach? Like only 11 at 180 centimetres. So I reckon that could pretty much be exploited for Giroud. If you get a cross on his head, he's probably going to finish it. So we're going to tight mark and close down Rooney. And the wingers will tight mark as well. And Juan Mata will close down. And I think that will be it. We'll go to team talk. See a lot of players on superb morale. It's what you would expect anyway, how we're performing. We'll go passionately. What are we going to do? Let's give our fans something to cheer about and qualify, like officially qualify for Champions League for the following season, even though pretty much we are, but that gives them the extra boost. And we'll go assertively, I have faith in you as well. This is probably going to be a pretty good team talk going into this game. Maybe Giroud can get some. There he is. He's looking happy. Really the best way to go into this game. And hopefully, we can control the game and just give you a bit of an update on the instructions. I've got it on shorter passing now and much higher tempo. So play, and retain possession as well. To play really, really good high tempo football. And hopefully we can. Look at Kondogbia making the run through midfield there. Also, leave your feedback on this series. I always ask that. Like even in the last episode, I asked for that. But in terms of, where would you want me to see, where would you like to see me take Arsenal? Obviously, you want to win Champions League, and we can still do that this season. We just, Valencia. That's what we don't want. That's, Antonio Valencia. I just want to check out how he looks. He's only got 10 finishing, 8 composure. Of course, I know he still can score, but I'm disappointed in conceding that goal. That's their first chance of the game as well. Disappointed to concede that, and we need to be. This is good preparation. For PSG's second leg, but I really want to prove that we are the best team in England in the Premier League this season. Like, if we lose at home against Man United, sure, we're going to win the title, but what are you going to think about that? You think, maybe all these other teams just drop points in games they should have won. But that's it. The title is a marathon, not a sprint. But I think, again, we'll turn up the heat a little bit more. We'll go a bit more attacking, and then we'll go with a team talk also assertively. Demand more. Just really, my players, for whatever reason, they weren't on. They weren't on for this game. They weren't switched on, so we conceded an early goal. You'll get that against a good team. I talk about Valencia, maybe not the highest finishing or whatever, but you're not switched on, you'll concede. But Koscielny, I thought that would have been a goal. Poor finish, but that's why he's a centre-back. You can see Kondogbia, definitely Kondogbia has been our best player today. Giroud, what is he doing? He's suffered a sprained wrist. That's how much we're not attacking. He's bored up front all by himself. And Giroud finished this. Oh my god. Focus, Giroud. You gotta be taking those chances. We've had 9 shots in total. This is not good at all. Aggressive. Let's just go into the second half. Come on, turn up. I want to be winning this. Come on. I need to show we're the best. That's my motivation of playing the rest of the Premier League games, really, because I know we are going to win the title. It's just, I want to be convincing against every team we play against, so we show that we actually are deserving of the title. Come on, Gabby. He just passed it. That didn't even look likely at all. And now Valencia. This is going to be a chance for them, actually, unless they stuff up a pass here, but it doesn't. Okay. Oh, no, then we stuffed up the challenge. And Rooney. They're going to play it through, no Bellerin? Okay, I was scared he was just going to completely stuff it up. But that was a class and really composed header back to check. Does that mean there's still going to be a chance? We're going to have to see. Come on, win this Bellerin. He's too good for Ashley Young. But come on, create something, Giroud. Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez, come on, find someone. Giroud, eventually. And even there, he had to get it on the rebound. But obviously, yeah, in the air, like I mentioned before the match got underway, against Phil Jones and also Daley Blind, he's always going to be winning headers most of the time anyway, if there's a good ball coming in. So he won that clearly with the jump. De Gea, excellent save. De Gea is amazing goalkeeper. One of the best in the world. But we got that goal we needed back. May have to make a change, though. Well, who's this Luan Manchester United got? I have no idea. He's coming on for Ashley Young. I'm not sure if he'd be better or worse or about the same quality. I want to see how good he is. See, look at all the injuries they have as well, Luan. To me, he's not world class. He's got decent potential. But look at all these injuries. Memphis, Rooney comes in injured as well. Bernardo Silva, Schweinsteiger, Carrick, and you got Rojo Smalling. So, yeah, a lot of injuries. A lot of injuries they have. So you'd like to think we should be favourites. Playing at home as well. So now, I reckon we're going to go for a double change here. Gabbiadini off, and we're going to bring on Theo Walcott. And we'll go attacking inside forwards now. And also Santi Cazorla hasn't had the best of games. And we'll bring on Mesut Ozil. And we'll confirm those changes. Theo Walcott, his first came back, like first team game, back from his injuries, had a couple of reserve fixtures to get his match fitness back, and this is exactly, where the type of player he would flourish. Theo comes on with his pace, last 30 minutes, I'd like to think he can make an impact. Look at all this like Giroud, keeper, Sanchez, twisted knee, that doesn't sound fun, but we've got to keep those lads on. The special players. So we'll go show some passion right now. We got to look. We'll see how Sanchez goes. See, he'll go up in his condition surely. So yeah, he'll be all right. And Giroud seems fine. But yeah, even from here, even if it ends a draw, I guess I'll be content with that. I just don't want to lose. Look, Luan, is that a tactical change? He just came on. Oh, I don't know. Some weird things have been happening in Football Manager lately for me as well. So, like I said, I'll be content with a draw. I guess Alexis Sanchez coming off would be okay. And we'll bring on the Ox. And hopefully can do something. Maybe change Kondogbia's role, box-to-box midfielder. Leave your thoughts if you change that. But I feel we do need to have that more defensive role. But I guess we need to score. But I reckon he could be a beast. What do you think is Kondogbia's best role? That's what I like about him. He could play a lot of roles because he's not just a defensive player. He's not just like a defensive midfielder. He's very good getting forward and that kind of thing as well. You can see he's had a dominant game. I want to see, his match stats. Like his stats after the game. See what he's done today. But, not too much seems to be happening. I guess we'll go a bit more direct passing and be more expressive for the final. About 10 minutes or so. Run from positions. And maybe take off, work the ball into the box, but not shoot on sight as well. As I feel when I do that, the chances are wasted. So, actually, no. Okay, well, we'll let that go. And then we'll hit the early crosses in, and they're floated, for Giroud. Because he's good in the air. And we'll see if that will make the impact at all. Come on. I don't think it's going to come. It's okay. We avoid the loss. I would like to win it. I would have liked to win it maybe on another day. We had 2 clear-cut chances. They had none. And the total shots had a bit more and on target as well. But we got the equaliser. I'm happy with that to avoid defeat against another good team. We showed we are good. Kondogbia killed it. Showed the signing of him is really good. Are you done brilliantly to come back? Okay. I thought it was good. Fine. We'll just say the opposite. I'm not happy with your defensive work. Okay. That's what I don't get. They get... Okay, I thought they were going to get better reactions. But anyway, sometimes that happens. It doesn't really matter. Because, as I mentioned, we're going to win the title. This season, that's the most important thing. And, Kondogbia, you can check all his stats there. Just high numbers everywhere. And he was the player of the match. A bit disappointing to get a poor team talk. But I guess you get that throughout a season. Unluckily, but first I tried to praise the players. They got a bad reaction. Then I said they did crap basically in defense. Then they got a good reaction. So I thought the rest of the team would get a good reaction if I say they didn't do well enough. So either way, we'll just move on now. So there's the injury for Alexis Sanchez. It is a short-term injury, about 2 weeks. He'll be back, but that means he's going to miss PSG at home. So we're going to need someone in the left wing position, someone else to step up. So how many days until that game? It's about a week. So maybe we're going to look right away. This is a good tip as well. You get an injury like that, you need someone to come in. And realistically, it is probably... Oh, it could be Walcott. I was thinking Oxlade-Chamberlain, but Walcott a bit more experienced, and Sanchez will go out. I guess Joel Campbell has to make the bench. We don't really have any... Oh, we got no Welbeck. Welbeck can actually play left wing. So we'll take off Joel Campbell. We'll kick on Danny Welbeck, and he's actually natural as a left wing. So I'm going to try and train him. So he just... obviously, he's natural there, but actually training that role, best role for him as well. There you go. Improve his composure. It's only maybe crossing. If he's going to be playing out wide, maybe, work on the crossing in training and see if that will be affected. I don't really know if it'll be him or Walcott. You don't know who's going to be playing, so you can't promise that exactly. But Walcott, I'll just do the same for him for the time being. Inside forward, see, on the left side, he's not natural yet. So work on that a little bit. And he's, first touch, I guess. We'll keep working on that. It's only 12. Will be nice. It could improve that. Dragovic, of course, can't be registered for the Champions League. And we'll just bring on Rugani. I'm not really sure we're going to go with Rugani as a permanent signing, though. 28 million, because we signed Dragovic now, and he was cheaper than that by quite a bit. And similar kind of players in terms of their age and all of that. Dragovic a little bit older, isn't he? How old is he? Yeah, he's 25. But definitely a lot of years in him. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. Of course, I would have loved to beat Manchester United, but also I reckon our players' heads weren't in the game that early, maybe focusing towards PSG and also being a little bit complacent because we do basically have the title wrapped up. Not mathematically just yet, but you can see the difference at the minute, which you got to be happy with. I'm happy with this first season, and I think I'm finding that good balance now. If I have important games, I'll record them, obviously, which will be earlier in the season. But as the season gets on, I'll probably play a few of the easier games, I guess you can say, just off camera. And it makes my seasons a perfect length for me. Like, I don't zip through them like in a blink of an eye. You don't want them to go through them too quickly. And this is not even an occasion where I would want to compare me to other people. I don't do that, even though other people do. I'm not really worried about that. I get to my mindset why I actually started YouTube in the first place, like why I wanted to create Football Manager videos. And when I didn't even realize people made Football Manager videos on YouTube, I just thought of it. So I'm really getting back in that mindset. I'm really doing what I want to do, and that's what you always should do. I guess that's some advice from me as well. Just always do what you want. So that's what I'm going to be doing from now, what I always think is best. And I may not always stick with one thing, but that doesn't mean I'm changing it. It's just, I'm doing what I feel is right for the moment. So, and what you guys will hopefully enjoy. But either way, hopefully you did enjoy this episode. Drop a like if you'd like to see some more Football Manager videos. And I'll see you guys in the very next one.